If you thought the Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman divorce story couldn't get any messier, think again. Because now, the spotlight isn't just on their split. It's on a rising country star who just might be at the center of it all. Meet Maggie Baugh, a 25-year-old singer-songwriter who's gone from TikTok challenges to touring with one of country music's biggest legends. And now, people are asking, is she the reason Urban and Kidman are done after nearly 2 decades of marriage? Let's break down the story, the viral moment that set social media on fire, and why fans think Urban may have traded Nicole's love for a new muse. Maggie Baugh, from TikTok to country stages. If you're not plugged into the Nashville scene, the name Maggie Baugh might not ring a bell. But on TikTok, she's everywhere. She's the creator of the viral Finish the Lick challenge, where she'd flawlessly complete iconic riffs on guitar, fiddle, and even piano. That little challenge earned her a 6-digit following, millions of views, and an actual career jumpstart. Soon after, Baugh was dropping singles, releasing her debut album Dear Me, and quietly gaining traction on streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. But her real breakout moment came when Keith Urban invited her on tour, not just as an opener, but as a multi-instrumentalist on stage. To many, it was a dream come true. But to others, it was the beginning of an eyebrow-raising friendship that may have gone beyond just music. The lyric change that sparked rumors. Now here's where things take a turn. During a recent concert, Urban performed his 2016 hit, The Fighter, a love song originally written for Nicole Kidman. The lyrics are crystal clear. It's a song about protecting her, healing her, and standing by her side. But instead of singing, "When they try to get to you, baby, I'll be the fighter," Urban swapped it for, "When they try to get to you, Maggie, I'll be your guitar player." Yes, Maggie. And if that wasn't enough, Maggie herself posted the clip on Instagram with the caption, "Did he just say that?" 2 days later, the bombshell dropped. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman were divorcing after 19 years of marriage. Coincidence? Or was this lyric slip a public declaration of something more? Social media reacts. The internet, of course, had thoughts. Some fans accused Maggie of being classless for posting the video, with comments like, "I stand with Nicole. She deserves better." Others defended Maggie, saying she's just an artist living her dream and unfairly caught in the crossfire of a celebrity breakup. But one thing's clear, Maggie Baugh went from TikTok star to headline maker overnight. Maggie's rise in country music. This isn't Maggie's first time in the spotlight, though. She's already shared stages with country heavyweights like Eric Paslay, Trace Adkins, Luke Bryan, Marty Raybon, and even fiddled alongside the late Charlie Daniels. She's performed at the Grand Ole Opry, opened for Rodney Atkins, and has her name attached to events like the upcoming Trace Adkins Country Cruise in late 2025. For someone who plays 7 instruments, versatility has always been her ticket to success. But while her music career is soaring, her private life, that's where things get complicated. Maggie's take on love and music. In interviews, Maggie has been pretty upfront. Music is her one true love. She once said, "Music has always just been my boyfriend. Whenever I have a boyfriend, it's temporary, but my guitar is forever." Sounds harmless, right? But when paired with Keith Urban swapping Nicole's name for hers in a love song, suddenly those words feel a lot heavier. Cracks in Keith and Nicole's marriage. To be fair, this divorce may not be all about Maggie. Reports suggest Keith and Nicole's relationship had been rocky for years. Nicole's schedule has been packed. Projects like Expats, The Perfect Couple, A Family Affair, and 9 Perfect Strangers Season 2 all kept her busy in 2024 and 2025. Fans assumed she was just thriving in her career. Insiders now hint it may have been a distraction from issues at home. Meanwhile, Keith has been on the road for months, away from family. According to sources, Nicole spent that time bonding with their daughters while Keith was performing. Distance clearly didn't help their marriage. And when you dig deeper into their past, the cracks have always been there. Keith once admitted that if he didn't prioritize Nicole, their marriage felt like a game of Jenga. One wrong move, and everything could collapse. Nicole revealed that Keith often hid in his closet with his guitar when stressed, which she brushed off as normal, but some saw as a red flag. And way back in 2006, just months into their marriage, Nicole staged an intervention over Keith's drinking, and he later admitted that his addictions nearly destroyed their relationship. So maybe this split was inevitable. But the timing with Maggie Baugh has people wondering if she was simply in the right place at the wrong time, or if she really is Keith Urban's new muse. The big question. So, where does that leave us? On one hand, Maggie Baugh is a rising star who deserves recognition for her talent, hustle, and dedication to music. On the other hand, she's suddenly tied to one of country music's most high-profile divorces, and the speculation isn't slowing down. Is Keith Urban already moving on with Maggie? Or are fans and tabloids simply blowing a lyric slip out of proportion? Right now, only Keith and Maggie know the truth. But if history has taught us anything, it's that in country music, heartbreak always finds its way into the songs. And maybe, just maybe, Keith Urban's next big hit will tell us exactly what really happened.